What's good, YouTube? This is Drew with Politically Black. Back in my Adidas jumper. No, it's not even Adidas. See, this is why I'll never get brand deals. I can't even remember the brands I wear by choice. Nike. Ugh. 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 Nike. All I think of when I think of Nike is Colin Kaepernick, but we ain't here for that. I kinda gave it a bad analysis on that short term, but let's do a long term analysis of why Projekt Melody works. Just starting off simple, covering the bases from the last video. We grew up with anime. We grew up with hentai, we grew up with anime around, we grew up with all that around. Okay, next combine that with video games. Shoot, Mocap was everybody's favorite character in Tekken, and I don't care what anyone has to say. If Mocap wasn't, you didn't even really play Tekken. But we all like Mocap. Nah, but motion capture is cool, and it's been used in a lot of famous movies. I mean, you name it, we've really used it everywhere. So, the two biggest reasons that I've come up with are anime and video games. Projekt Melody just works because of anime and video games. We're going to touch on why it works for men, because I keep seeing all these articles about misogyny, and I'm just saying women are way more sexist than men are. Men are just typically paychecks to women. And I'm saying not all women. Like, I believe in good women. I've met good women in my life, and so I believe that there are those good women out there. I do. I genuinely do. But here's the problem. They won't share their voice, and so it makes it really hard to keep believing when, like, only one in few, very, very few women. I see more and more every day, and I'm like, good. The pro-feminism movement finally gave up on them. They gave up on it. This is good. They're coming to. Sorry, this thing is hot. This freaking, I love this jacket, but I hate that it's Nike. We've come up with gaming, we've come up with anime. I keep reading articles about our misogyny and our just inherent sexism, and we're the worst, and even though women are way worse about, you gotta be like 6'4", shredded as shit, and you just gotta fucking have the slongest dong that's ever slonged on the planet. Well, the reason she works is because, well, she's kind. That's what gets guys going. I hate to say it. I'm gonna say it. Will be the one person saying it. Projekt Melody has a very kind vibe to her. She's very nice. She's not pay pigs, pay up, pay slaves, pay up. She's like cool. Like, she's just there and just like chatting. Like, that's it. Take notes, ladies. Guys will pay you to just chat and be polite, is what I'm trying to tell you. That's like what all the videos point to, is like those chatterbait girls who are mad. Why are you mad? Like, why are you mad? We aren't grilling you. We're trying to tell you why we like this shit and why it worked. Take notes. Dress like Miku. If you were to dress like Miku, you make number 3 automatically. Yeah, you probably ain't claiming our number 1 spot from fucking Projekt Melody back. That's just not happening. But 3 or 2 ain't bad. Shit, shoot for it. Shit, shoot for 1. Fuck it. If you got the big enough audience, you could probably take 1 with Projekt like Melody, Projekt Mika. Do somebody's favorite anime character and just see how surprised your audience is. Like, pick the most popular anime character in the last 10 years. Do female Naruto if you're fucking on Chatterbait. Watch your and be nice. Like, actually, like, learn how to character acts and like actually full on gender flip the character. Your audience, we know what female Naruto looks like. We've seen it in the anime one too many times to forget. And why not, like, give that to your audience if that's what they want? That's what Projekt Melody is pure fan service, is what we call it in the anime hentai gaming world. It's called fan service. All Might is kind of fan service for ladies in a way. Like, he's that 6'4" shredded fucking, he packing the schlongest dong of every dong in that fucking series. You know it. You know it. He's got a trunk down there just waving around. But it works for, those are the three biggest reasons. Now we can go into some smaller ones, but those are the three biggest. Is that she appeals to men's sense of kindness, like, that we look for in a woman. That's a thing men still look for in a woman. Men don't like tough women. Like, we do, but we don't. We want a woman who's tough enough to defend herself, but we don't want a woman who's so tough that she, like, has to defend herself, that it's like, oh no, I'm gonna fight this fool if nobody says nothing. That's not fun for us. If you think you being a bad bitch is fun for us, you done fucked up. And this is to my generation. Fucking whatever to the fucking babies below us. Y'all keep playing around. Y'all got time. Plus, y'all like the most conservative generation. Y'all have some fun. Y'all figure it out in time. But, like, to my generation, get your shit straight. For real. And to the generation before me, stop writing articles if your ass 35, 40, unmarried. You done lost your value to a man. I'm sorry. Men value a family and kids. I know a man who's not married, and he won't do nothing to take care of nobody's kids. Like, even though he decided to be with a single mom. I'm just like, okay, and the single mom's cool with that. Like, no offense, that's just shitty. Like, I'm just like, damn, you really gonna be that shitty? That does not appeal to men. It leaves us furiously serious and seriously furious about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really does leave us seriously furious. I mean, what else am I supposed to say about that? How else am I supposed to feel on that? Like, I don't know, it's just ridiculous. You can't be running around at Lou Ferrigno's height if you ain't Lou Ferrigno's build, and you can't be pulling women at that height. Unless you built like Lou Ferrigno, with as much money. Because questions women ask a man is how much you make, not what you do. Shit, women would date the trash guy because they ask how much he make, and not what he do. And that ain't a bad thing. I'll laugh at fools who ain't the trash guy, because the trash guy know what I'm talking about. He's just at the bar and he's just chilling, having a good time. Honey come up. He's in his fucking waste management jumper, or he's in his fucking company jumper. He looked like the shit that he just threw away, He fucking covered in it. He smelled. He had a hard day. He was trying to have a drink before heading home, so he went and had that drink. You gonna ask him how much he make? He gonna tell you what he make. You ain't gonna ask him what he do. He ain't gonna tell you what he do doing it. Like, now all of a sudden you caught feelings for the money, and the money's attached to the fucking waste management dude. And how you feeling, lady? You feeling like you thought you was dating the dude who ran a store. You thought you was dating the dude who was a manager, general manager, maybe store owner. Turns out that dude just fucking is assistant manager with the fucking waste management company. He make more than the store owner, the dude. And you just sitting there kind of mad like, you ain't gotta be a CEO to be making that kind of... And then you feel bad because your friend who was fucking in art blew up 3 years ago, and you fucking blew him off. So now he's fucking big, and now he's like... Now you got Boogie with the hoodie on your hands, and you go over here like, You say I'm trying to put you in the friend zone? Now, I don't look at an anime girl and go, oh man, remember that time that Sakura dumb fucking Sasuke? That hurt me. Well, first of all, it wouldn't happen. She was written to be a loyal character. Now, I'm just saying, that's the story writing. Going over some small reasons why Projekt Melody works. That's some loyal script writing they got going on in that series. That's the story. Whatever her arc is, whatever her thing is, sentient AI or not, whatever. I don't believe in the sentient. I could believe that it is an AI that's been fed like porn and all sorts of other things. I could believe that. We could maybe reason that. it would be obviously, even as an AI, all this would still be pre-record. But on the other end, it would be pretty interesting to consider that it's an AI. That is another factor that draws in a lot of men. Men like technology and science a lot. We make up a majority of scientists and technology enthusiasts still, and there is a large reason for that. It's a psychological reason. Men have a profound interest in things. Women have profound interests in people. Guess what an anime character that's animated on a computer would translate into? If you said a thing, you guessed it correctly. If you said a person, you're incorrect. It is literally just a 3D object on a screen. And if that is objectification, so sue me, but it is not necessarily a fully autonomous. A cartoon character really doesn't get the right to say, hey, stop masturbating to me. Sorry. Like, Projekt Melody can say that because it's animated and whatnot, but, like, what control does she have over her audience? What control does Orihime, Riku, or Rukia, Riku from Kingdom Hearts, everybody's out there with Riku fantasies. What's stopping them from having these fantasies? Like, it's not like these characters are actually taken. It's not like Orihime is actually with Ichigo. It's not like Sakura is actually with Sasuke. It's not like Hinata's actually with... That's the thing. So it's like... Projekt Melody, if it turns out to be a real person, yeah, with a real boyfriend, that's different. Okay, sure. But as long as it's a bot, whatever its bot boyfriend is, it's not a real boyfriend. Everyone can fantasize about whatever they want with it. Like, that's just... Freedom of thought is still freedom of thought. Like, that is not something you will ever have control over. No matter how deeply rooted you are into someone else's life, they will always have the ability to think for themselves. Unless you completely eradicate it, which, unless you're the government, is extremely hard to do. Like, you have to really grind into people's free will to really eradicate it. But let's see how to summarize all this. Let's see how we can summarize all this. So the strings we're left to draw are that it works because men like technology and science, men like the idea of hentai, video games, anime, all wrapped in one little bundle, and the thought of a kinder female voice just talking to them. It seems like pretty simple things to like. Just throwing that out there. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else it would be. I mean, there's just really a lot that Projekt Melody has going for it. I'm gonna do some AR stuff, but I'm looking for better AR apps because, like I said, I want AR apps that have my arms moving. If I can get a cool little avatar where I've got like flexed arm. Oh, guys, if I can get All Might as my avatar, I'm totally gonna get All Might as my avatar, but I'm totally not gonna get away with that by MHA. But that aside, it appeals to people. It actually draws in a larger audience to use augmented reality just because, again, it's interesting. That is actually this. Let's enter this as a new point. It's interesting. It's something different. That's never been done before with a bot like that. Like, that's... Yeah, we've seen MMD in adult entertainment and in other forms of media. Totally different than just like fully interactive MMD though. Like, that is something that is really cool, kind of new, and it was a genius idea to use the MMD software in that way. I mean, that's really, I mean, like, I could go forever about all the small reasons, but when you think about it, it's interesting and different. It's the technology. It's the kind aspect, it's the video game culture, the anime culture, the hentai culture. It's really an amalgamation of these major 6 factors that make Projekt Melody so successful, particularly amongst men. I liked the hint of the article on misogyny that men like jiggle. I'd like to explain that psychologically. Ladies, there is a healthy bigger weight, but there is also an unhealthy larger weight. Women are supposed to have a little bit more body fat, and men, let's just be honest for the record, we are supposed to be a little bit more muscular. That is just the way our bodies work now, Everybody's body is slightly different. I'm never going to tell you otherwise. My body is probably the most horrific thing the way it works. It needs coffee. It needs tobacco. There's horrifying things that my body needs that it probably just shouldn't. Everybody's body is different. So no two bodies respond the same way to the same stimulus. I lift 25 pounds 10 times a week, and that sculpts my arms. I'm blessed. I don't have to the heavier and heavier my weights get, the more and more sculpt I get, less effort. I'm blessed. That's just a blessing. But it's really just facts that we have different body types as men and women. And men are psychologically drawn to a little chest jiggle. Her big old anime titties as she dresses them. She got them. She got the big old anime titties, and they're just fun to watch because they just always sway. As a guy, we would love to have a beautiful woman who talked to us kindly about all sorts of interesting topics, with big swaying anime titties. What man wouldn't want that? We all have probably some level of a penchant for that, and that's just sort of what it comes down to. Psychological factor, that would be the seventh reason, would be a big psychological component for men, again, is the jiggle. Sorry, ladies, without the jiggle, it's a little harder. You gotta have that A1 personality, but if the dude's A1, he'll recognize that A1 personality and he'll be about it. If the dude's B2, he may not be about it. B2 down, that ain't even a term, but I'm just saying, after A1, everything after that may not be down, girl. So just remember, you got you an A1 one, he may not worry about your jiggle, he may just worry about you. But I'm also saying that ladies with the jiggle, they got a little easier time. And I'm not talking Lizzo big. I'm talking God, and there was never a time in Queen Latifah's life where she was skinny thick skinny. But man, she always looked good big. If you look good like that, whatever. But that's Queen Latifah. Shit. Not everyone be looking good like that big. But on that note, YouTube, this has been a longer analysis on that Projekt Melody. Give me a comment, a like, a subscribe. If there was anything you really think I missed, I'll keep covering Projekt Melody. I keep getting views on it. I'll keep covering it. I'll keep doing AR stuff. No harm in that. I can always cover that. That is an easy world for me to get back into. I still have a ton of science articles and news articles in my inbox pouring in every day just from new updates and breakthroughs, and a lot of it you gotta follow up on with 8 other websites just to make sure it's actually true these days. But you know what? I have no qualms doing that and bringing you guys this research. So if you don't mind seeing my videos, hit that notification bell. My shill is over. Give me a comment, like I said. Let me know if you feel there were any factors I missed. The big 7 for me for this video were interesting, psychological, kind personality, anime, hentai, video games. I want to say but I think I already covered it. Interesting and different. There were 7 big points. Go back through the video if I missed one and I lagged over one and just skipped over one in my brain. But this has been about twice the length of the last one. This has been a longer analysis on why Projekt Melody works and how it works. Just particularly as it pertains to the generation. Because it's really shocking that it was so appealing. But a lot of it has been misconstrued by the mainstream news as some sort of, we're intentionally being misogynist. I guess you could think that if you've seen some of my older videos, but if you've also missed all the other ones up to those where it's no man, women, we need your help, you have to make this, that's on you. I don't have any, sorry, I have no guilt about anything I post. I post it and I leave it up because if I said it, I said it. And at the time I said it, I meant it. So if I said it, cement it. That's it. But other than that, y'all, I'm out. I think that I've covered everything there is to cover with Project Melody as far as my analyses go. Like I said, if there was anything big that I missed, let me know and I can make a whole video on that. There's 1,002 smaller reasons. We all have our own individual tastes, but like I really do. Oh shit! I really appreciate that. This is like almost a 50 subscriber special. I'm just like proud that I'm almost at 50 subscribers on this channel already, and like it ain't even been a year. I think I have enough video views on one video alone to get the channel monetized. I just don't really feel like doing all of that. I don't want to run the Google AdSense. Right now, I'm enjoying bringing you guys the information for free as I get information, learning new things, and I just like covering all sorts of topics. I keep up with news well. My shill's really almost at its end, guys. I'm so sorry. I do this to you at the end of every video every time. I'm so sorry. I will get better on that. I'll wrap things up a lot shorter. But again, if there's anything I missed, drop it in the comments. Hit that notification bell to know when new shit goes up, because now I'm uploading at midnight. That could stop anytime. I could just go back to noon uploads anytime. Y'all will never know. Catch you later. This has been Drew with Politically Black. I hope you have a great weekend, a great year, a great month, and hopefully you're catching this before I get too deep into a saga about freaking Project Melody, because I'm already, I think, like 7 videos. This is almost more videos than I've done on Juice World, and so, I mean, it's the only thing I got that's going that, oh, geez, there's a whole torch just sneaking its way in front of me telling me I gotta stop the video. Alright, YouTube, I'm out for real. This has been Drew with Politically Black, and I will catch you later.